Okay, today I'm try to do a very honest review of the Woodland Mills HM122s. I have two of them. This one I purchased in 2020. It has done a pile of work. It's not for sale. That's not why I bought another one. I'm keeping that mill. I bought another one simply because I have the bushland trailer, which I have not utilized, but I want to. I bought that back when I bought that mill, and then I ended up putting it on a slab. One of the problems I've had is feeding the mill. Now, if you're really good with the forklift, you can put your logs on and all that. Yeah, if you hit the mill, it's off level. You got to level it. So that's why I built these bunks up and I roll my logs on to saw them. This one is going to be the stationary. It'll be able to cut 16-foot logs. This one I'm going to leave at the 10-foot mark. 12 foot worth of track, 10-foot logs. This one is 18 feet of track, 16-foot logs. I got enough track to go out to 20 if I so desired. Well, actually, if I hook all my track together, I can get out there quite a ways. We're not doing that. I'd have to turn that thing. The differences between them. The first one being, I'll open this up while I'm talking, are the wheels on from the other end of the band. This scared the bejesus out of me first time I saw it. I thought, oh my God, what's wrong? This one is this one here. You see it fits snug. I opened the door and I spent a certain amount of time going, oh my God, what's wrong? Finally I read up here and I said, oh, okay, yeah, we'll give it a try. Works fine so far. I've cut this past week I got to be pushing 1,000 board feet sawed. Hemlock, I've been cleaning up. I haven't just sawed, I just did a pine. I've got this one tuned right in, honed in. She's doing a beautiful job. There's a cant. Just finished that one up. That is the big main difference that I saw. The way the water tanks mounts on a little different, but they serve the same purpose. The hand throttle is much better. This one I never used it. When I was setting this up, the first time I squeezed the hand throttle, there was a spring in here and I said, oh crap, I can show you on the other one. It went flying out in the brush over there somewhere and I never found it. Well, I always used the hand throttle. I got used to it. I'm probably going to end up taking that spring off and just using the hand throttle. I prefer it. I prefer it. I can bend down. I can watch my blade better from the back. I don't stand in front of it. That's about all that's different. Everything else is the same. They are on the small side. I know I'm going to hear that. Oh, the tensioners. This one is a little shorter, a little narrower handle, shorter. I bet the two handles will interchange. This is a bigger handle, a little longer, sticks out more. And other than that, I am very happy with both mills. I have no complaints. They max out. I have sawed a 24-inch log on this one, but I'm not doing it again. Man, you got to turn them by hand. It's awkward. It's just not. I'll saw the damn thing in half with a chainsaw and put it on the mill and saw it up that way. I mean, I've got all kinds of lumber, so it's not. I'm always having people tell me it's so small, so small. Well, I have to turn these by hand. To saw this log right here, I've got to roll it, get it on the mill, and roll it 3 times to get it to there. You know what? That's 16 ounces to the pound when you're almost 70 years old. There ain't many young guys throw that over their shoulder and walk off with it. If there is, I'm not messing with them. About all I can say. It does a... Oh, here's a difference too. I don't have this figured out. The log scale on a new one. This yellow one's the one I pretty much used. This is 4/4, as they call it, which is over an inch. So if you plane your lumber or anything, it comes out at you can plane to 1 inch. A lot of times I use just the inch measure 2x4s, they're fine for when I'm building shooting shacks, wood sheds, chicken houses. And that's a lot of what I do with this. I don't sell very much lumber. I usually build this kind of stuff. And they work fine. They work great. No problem at all. Okay, like I said, it's a great mill. I have no issues with it. This one here does not like water. I don't know about that one yet. We haven't run water in it. I'm very leery of it. You put water on this mill and you saw softwood, you will blow that blade right off in there and destroy it within moments. And it doesn't matter. I know you're going to tell me, oh, you're overwatering the professionals. It can just be going an occasional drip. And it will not get, providing the logs are reasonably clean and I don't run into a log stop or hit something unnecessarily, I can get 4.5, 500 board feet of lumber out of a blade. I don't think that's too bad. I'm happy with it. I am going to go through this mill. We're going to change the guide blocks. The bearings seem fine. I don't think I'm going to change the bearings. We're going to take a look at these bushings here. There's 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm going to fix the recoil. I pulled the cord out, and when I put a new one on, I got too small of a rope, pulled right through the handle, but it's been working. I just am going to fix it right. We're going to put a switch on here, the red one that they have. It vibration, I don't know. It got broke. And I've been choking it out, which isn't right, for actually about 2 years. And we're going to get that fixed. I'm going to build some ramps. And hopefully I can set this mill up in the woods. And I can use the four-wheeler and winch the logs up on them with a long sloping ramp, if that makes sense to everybody. And I can actually mill on some land that I really can't skid out of. But once the lumber was milled, I'm hoping I can load it on trailers and get it out. This is the Daydream. That was when I bought this in 2020. That was the Daydream. Never happened. And we're hoping to make it happen. This mill here is going to work here in the yard. I got a lot of stuff to do with it. I have an extra bunk. Since I bought the other mill, I got a whole other track system. I'm going to mount some bunks in so I can actually go down to saw a 3-foot camp. Why I'm going to do that, I haven't got a clue, but we're going to try it. See, that's butternut. That's a little short, but you know, it just seems too bad to waste that stuff. Anyway, this is my honest review on these mills. Woodland has been a great company. I have not had any issues with this one. It has sawed flawlessly since I was sawing in January 2021. I have sawed a lot of lumber with it. I don't really know. I'm not going to say. It sawed a lot of lumber. It sawed a lot of crappy lumber because I do a lot of that. I don't always have high quality lumber that I saw. And I've made a lot of stuff out of it. It works for me. I've gifted lumber to people. I haven't sold very much. I mean, I make raised beds. I haven't sold any of them. Actually, I've given them away. But this is my review. I'm getting long-winded here. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm going to tell you, you can tell me it should be a bigger mill, this, and this. Nope. These are under $3,000. This mill with 12 feet of track was delivered to me for under $3,000. That's profit line. If I'm going to buy this bigger mill and bigger blades and automated this and grapples and all that, you're digging into the profits here. And I'm not doing that. Y'all have a great day.